Hello and welcome back to Best Bets. What's going on? I am Matt O'Leary, joined by Newsday's Joe Manniello. Joe, how you doing today?
Doing good, Matt. How are you?
Pretty good. If you remember last week in the divisional round, we each picked different games, or we each picked different teams in each game, should say, and we split 2-2 apiece. So that brings me to 5-3 in the playoffs. Joe to 2-6 in the playoffs.
Yeah, it was a close one there in the last game. It could have went either way, so it was a half a point with the Seahawks Packers. So that's usually what happens when you disagree on four picks. No one's going to go 4-0. So
Exactly.
2-2 sounds right.
Exactly. You took the words out of my mouth. I was going to say after we made those picks, 2-2 seemed like it was definitely in our future. That's for sure.
Yeah.
So this week, only two games to work with in the conference championship. The first is the Chiefs and the Titans. The Chiefs are favored in this game by 7 points. Who do you like in this game, Joe?
Yeah, I think it should be a fun game. I'm going to take the points with the Titans. I think the Chiefs will win, though. I think 7 points is too much. I asked on Twitter when the matchups were set, like what's the spread going to be, and I was like on the low side. I was saying 5 points. Most people were saying, "Oh, you're crazy. It's going to be 7, 8, 9 points." I just feel like that's too much of people are still doubting the Titans. I feel like I think 7 points is just too much. I mean, the Chiefs, they can cover that number. Obviously, they're the kind of team that could win by double. You see what happened last week? They were down 24-0 in the first half, and they went to halftime up 28-24, and ended the game on a 51-7 run. So if any team can cover, even when they're down, it's the Chiefs, Mahomes and Kelsey and Hill and Andy Reid's play calling and Eric Bieniemy. And their offense is amazing. So if they cover, I wouldn't be shocked. But I think this Titans team has something special. 6th seed. They won at New England. Then they won at Baltimore. And I wouldn't be shocked if they won. I mean, why would you doubt the Titans? I mean, they have Derrick Henry, something special going on there, Mike Vrabel, and that gritty kind of team, and they're just playing really well. So I don't think this is a slam dunk for the Chiefs. Andy Reid has lost his last 4 games against the Titans, including in the AFC wildcard 2 years ago. And as great as a coach he is, everyone knows he struggles in these games, with the Eagles and even with the Chiefs. So I don't think it's a lock. I think all the pressure's on Kansas City. Tennessee's playing with house money. I think the key to this game is Ryan Tannehill. He's only thrown for like 80. He's combined like 170 yards, something like that, in the first 2 games, which is incredible. Could you imagine if you told someone like a Titans fan, Tannehill's going to throw for under 100 yards in both games, and they've advanced at New England and at Baltimore. So it shows you how great Derrick Henry's been. And I think he'll play well, obviously. I think he'll get over 100 yards, but I can't see him getting close to 200 again. I think the Chiefs will just zero in on him. And they struggled against the run, but their defense has improved, especially the pass defense. So I think the key is Tannehill. He's going to need to make a few throws and keep them in the game. But I see a fun game back and forth. I'm going Chiefs 31, Titans 27, so I'll take the points.
Okay, see, I'm going to disagree with you. I'm going to take the Chiefs in this one. The Titans, I picked against them really in every single game, or every single time they played in the playoffs, I picked against them. So I'm going to keep that trend going. It hasn't worked for me yet, but I'm banking on it coming back around. For me, I just think I know how good the Titans defense is. They haven't faced an offense or a quarterback like Patrick Mahomes yet to me. I know Lamar is phenomenal, and he's the MVP this year. I understand that. But what Mahomes did last week against the Texans and just that unbelievable comeback, I think that the Chiefs are going to go into this game. Yeah, there's a lot of pressure on them, especially with Andy Reid, too, for all the reasons you mentioned. Struggled in Philly, has struggled in Kansas City winning these big games. But I think this is where the Titans' magical run comes to an end. I feel like we've seen it a few times, and honestly, I said to one of my buddies here at the radio station, this Titans team kind of reminds me of the 2009 Jets with Mark Sanchez in his rookie year, where they got by on a phenomenal running game in Thomas Jones and a great defense, and they made it to the AFC Championship game. I kind of feel like the Titans are on that same destiny. I just don't think Tannehill's going to be able to do enough when it's all said and done to keep this and close enough to cover. I'm going to go with a little bit of a lower scoring game than you did. I'm going to take the Chiefs 28-17 here.
Was that the year they lost to the Steelers or the Colts?
The Colts in the AFC Championship.
And they were up 17-3 in that game too.
Don't remind me. That was a tough one. That was a tough one.
Too early. They scored too soon. Yeah, I mean, the Titans, they actually played, I think week 10 it was. Mahomes first came back from that 3-week injury. and the Titans won 35-32, but it was a crazy game. The Chiefs outgained them. Mahomes threw for almost 500 yards, but they lost on the blocked field goal at the end. So I think the Chiefs will win, but I think it's much closer than you think.
Okay. Absolutely. And for the second game, the nightcap is the 49ers hosting the Packers, another rematch game. Spread in this one is 7.5 in favor of the 49ers. Who do you like here, Joe?
Yeah, they played in Week 12. Niners won 37-8 on Sunday Night Football. They dominated that game. They had a quick turnover against Rodgers, and then they scored like less than 2 minutes in, and it was 23-0 at halftime, I think. It was just a blowout. I'm going to take the Niners and lay the points. 7.5, right?
Yeah, 7.5.
Yeah, I wish it was 6.5 because 7.5 is a lot, but I just feel like, it's tempting to take the 7.5 at Rodgers, and they have a good offense and all, but as you know, all year I thought the Niners were the best team. I thought the Packers were severely overrated or not as good as their record. They're both 13-3 and they both won a playoff game, but I think the Niners are a much better team. They got the great running game. They got the defense. I just feel like they're so well balanced. Whereas Green Bay, they tend to win these. It's kind of like Seattle. They win these games with like Rodgers or a couple big plays and a couple stops here and there. I just don't think they're a dominant team, and I think it does benefit them. Having seen the Niners just 2 months ago, I think they'll definitely play better than 37-8. It's kind of hard not to.
Right.
But I think that it'll be a much closer game. But in the end, I just feel like I don't like the 7.5. It's a little scary because it's over 7, but I just can't see the Packers scoring enough to keep it inside the number. I think the Niners, they got Dee Ford back last week, and a couple of their secondary players back, and they're just healthy at the right time. They both had a bye, but I feel like the Niners, that game was like such a cakewalk. After the Vikings scored early, they dominated the game.
Right.
They just kept running, and the Vikings knew it was coming, and they couldn't stop them. I think Kyle Shanahan's the best play caller in the NFL. I think he'll have a great game plan against the Packers. He knows their defense from a few weeks ago, and I think the Packers will keep it close because just familiarity from last time, and the kind of when you get blown out, it's chip on your shoulder kind of thing. So I think it'll definitely be close. But this Niners team all year, they've been the best team to me with the Ravens, and they're at home, and I just feel like this is their year. 49ers Chiefs Super Bowl, so I'll lay the big number and take the Niners.
I'm going to agree with you here, Joe. I like the 49ers in this game a lot for a lot of the same reasons that you did too. I don't think the Packers are going to be able to score enough points, like you said, against this really good defense. We know that 49ers defensive line could get after it with the best of them. I think you're looking at like a 30-20 game, like about a 10
that was my score too. I forgot to say it.
Okay. Yeah, that's funny actually. A 30-20 game, so about a 10-point win for the 49ers. Jimmy G they don't have him do a whole lot. He's more of like a game manager, but he does a really solid job. He's not going to make any crazy mistakes. He's going to do just enough. And with that defense and with their running game, I expect them to have, be able to put up 30 plus points against this Packers defense. And agree, it's going to be closer than the last time they played, but I just think that this is the 49ers year. They've been the best team in the NFC all year long, and I think they're going to prove it against Aaron Rodgers and the Packers, who, let's face it, the Packers have a lot of pressure on them too, because, Rodgers, everyone, talks about him as being one of the better quarterbacks of all time, and he only has that one Super Bowl and only been in one Super Bowl, so a lot of pressure is on him, but I think the 49ers at the end of the day are going to come away with the win and cover this too.
Yeah, definitely.
All right, so just a quick recap. Joe's on the Titans +7. I'm on the Chiefs -7. We are both on the 49ers -7.5. Both think it's going to be the Chiefs and the 49ers in the Super Bowl, though. Joe's just taking the +7. He's going to think it's a closer game. But it's scary. Only one more game to talk about, Joe. It went quick.
Yeah, it's great. The season goes fast.
Absolutely. Well, thank you so much for hopping on with me, and we'll talk again real soon.
All right, Matt.